up here for the media. I'll start off. Overall assessment on tonight's game. Another one-goal battle. Tilted into Worcester's favor late. What did you see in the third period that you were just hold on?
Yeah, obviously, not getting the outcome is a little disappointing, but the effort from our group I thought was great. We didn't let up at any time. We were consistent with all of our lines. We were contributing offensively, generating scoring chances. But kind of you run into a hot goalie every once in a while that was able to make some saves, and could have easily been in our favor tonight. But in my mind, I think one of those games where you might have outplayed the opposition, and you don't get the outcome that you hope for. That's just the way the game goes sometimes. So I can't fault the guys for the effort level or execution or anything like that. It's just one of those nights.
And your thoughts on the opposite crease, Nolan Myers' play? Kept it tied and he kept it within a goal. Very well could have been a couple more goals for the Railers. Your thoughts on his play tonight?
Yeah. Obviously, first period, huge save, moving across laterally. He definitely bounced back effort compared to last night in Worcester, where maybe let in a couple goals that he thought he should have had, and real solid for us tonight, and kind of just a blimp in the radar type of thing. One of those games last night where we kind of as a whole we didn't have it defensively, and it showed, but tonight he kept us in there, like you said, and he was a big part of our strong effort tonight.
Had anything to do with the back-to-back road trips that you had this week and just the guys just being tired?
I thought the energy was decent. Like I said, the work ethic was great. You can point the finger at that, but it's the way that this league operates. You're never really in for an easy weekend, regardless of what it is, home or away. So if there is one thing, maybe that's it. But I thought the effort level and the energy today was great. I wouldn't put any blame on that for us not winning a game tonight.
Speaking of energy, what's the energy you hope that you and the guys carry in the locker room throughout these next few games?
Yeah, that's one of the things that we kind of stress. Your effort, your attitude. You come to work every single day, and hopefully you can you can put the work in, and have a little bit of energy while you're doing it. So I think the team has done a good job of showing up prepared, putting in the work, and hopefully over the next little bit here we can kind of turn the tide and get back in the winning streak.
Coach, what were your thoughts on it seemed game got chippy as it went along, some penalties dished out, the fight that happened later on. What were your thoughts on kind of how the physical play grew in this tight matchup between both teams seeing each other in back-to-back nights?
Yeah, I guess not surprising. They play a hard game. We play a hard game. For us to be successful, you have to be physical, and obviously we've seen it throughout the year where Colin Felix isn't going to back down, and he's a big part of our team, and our team identity is just playing hard, and so that fits right into it, and so not really surprised if the game takes a turn like that.
With now 3 goaltenders on the roster, do you have like a system on how you're going to pick or choose which goaltender to put out or on the bench for that night?
I guess there's not really a system to it. Nolan Myers done a great job when he's been with us, so I'm going to give him my vote of confidence that he's our number one guy, and that shouldn't really be a surprise. When he's in the net, he plays well for us, and gives us a chance to win every single night. In regards to who's backing up, I guess, we kind of had a stretch there where the two goalies were Boyko and Fulcher, and there was I think a 2-game stretch there where I thought Boyko really helped us, and I guess maybe reward him with the backup position there, and then Fulcher goes up to Syracuse and plays great with them and earns a point in the American League, and that's good enough for me to kind of get him back into that spot, and 3 goalies that are great competitors and great people. So as far as putting a guy in over one or the other, I've talked to them about it not being personal, and hopefully the work ethic and the attitude stays the same, and they've been great about it.
And Coach, part of the question here, you saw Charlie Gerard able to score the game's opening goal once again. That success from the start. What have you liked you're seeing in that top line with Ivan Mongo, Nguyen, and Gerard now skating together as your front line?
Yeah, they play fast. Put the opposition under pressure. The best way to generate offense in this league is with speed and pressure, and I think they do a great job of that. Obviously, they haven't had a ton of time together, but some of the offensive shifts that they've been able to have, generating scoring chances, ozone time, things like that. I think they've done a good job, and if they're together, I think they'll just get better and better as we go forward.
Coach, appreciate your time. See you
Thanks.
Opening goal, 5th straight for the Royals. Obviously, the end roll's always in a bump, but I want to get your thoughts on the opening goal and that early offense that you'd be able to build upon. Looking to continue that. What have you seen in the success in the first start of the game?
Yeah, I thought we came out pretty strong there, and with some good energy, and Selzy kind of just sprung me for a little pass there, and I saw opening, low blocker, and kind of just ripped it. So I thought we played well tonight. Mizey played great in that, and they were a pretty solid team tonight. So.
After having a winning streak and then a couple games like this that didn't go your way, what kind of energy as a leader are you going to keep in the locker room to remind them to keep going?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to keep fighting. I think we've been doing that the last couple games, and there's a lot of hockey left, and you can't win them all, right? So you just got to go back to the drawing board and keep working.
From your time in the Mountain Division, how different is the competition in the North?
It's a little different. I'd say it's more physical out there. Bigger guys and stuff, but they're good teams out there too. But yeah, that's kind of all I gotta say on that.
You guys have been traveling a lot this week. How do you think the team fared coming back home after having a lot of travel?
Yeah, I mean traveling's tough always when you're on the bus for that long. But I think the guys did a great job tonight. Even though we're on the road for a while, we just gotta keep fighting. That's all.
Charlie, as we sway into a couple days off here before Friday's game, how do you anticipate to match up against the Thunder, a team that you fared well against this season, and now with some days of recharge and battery, how important is that going to be?
Yeah, it's going to be huge for us. We're going to go back to the drawing board, like I said, good reset button, and I think we got a nice picture day on Monday, so that'll be fun. And yeah, just go back to practice and get ready for the Thunder.
Charlie, as well on that top line, pairing with Nguyen, and also having Ivan Mongo working with you, what have you seen that success on the top line that Coach Henry has drawn up and you're still leading?
Yeah, no, it's been great. Obviously, me and Newt have some pretty good chemistry playing with him for a while now, and Mongo's a great player. He's got speed. He can make plays, make good decisions with the puck, and I think it's been good. We just got to keep working, and a couple days of practice will get that chemistry going, and yeah, it's good.
Charlie, thank you for your time.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
For Mason tonight, a one-goal game. It was like a defensive-heavy battle for much of the final 40 minutes of play. What did you see late that unable to just transpire that game-tying goal?
Yeah, those guys are a big, heavy team. I mean, they play hard. They got a lot of effort behind them, and they've kind of been fighting it a bit. So they're hungry, looking for a win, and it's just two hard-working teams going head-to-head. Not many mistakes. So you got to capitalize on the ones that you have.
So you played during the shortened season with Lehigh. Can you tell us what that was like, just playing such a heavy schedule?
Yeah, I mean, I came in at 19, so I was pretty young. But I mean, I had a lot of guys up there who, really helped me, like Kyle O'Reilly, Garrett Wilson. Just some older guys who, have been in the league a long time and just kind of helped me at such a young age and so early into that league, kind of understand it and learn that way. And you know, it's odd because you know I'm so young still, yet I've been in the league or the leagues for a couple of years, and just kind of trying to help other guys out now. You know, and what they taught me, I think, is something that really stuck with me and helped me out in those times.
So we know you were in Philly for a good part of the summer along with Colin Felix. What did the Flyers ask you to work on particularly?
Yeah, you know, I think everyone knows just looking at me, I'm a tall, lanky kid, so just you know, gaining weight, keep getting stronger. You know, my battles, that's something where you know I think I always have to improve on that, and you know, just keep putting on that weight so I can battle in those corners against top guys and play against those heavy players in the corners, and you know, be able to play those big minutes against those guys.
So you played 12 games in the AHL last year for Lehigh, and then you were sent down here. What did that do for your confidence in your game?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I broke my knee first game of the year last year, so that was a long recovery. But I mean, coming down here, you know, it's still great hockey down here, and it's a great league down here. So for me, being able to work on again the battles, the heavy play, that was something that I got to continue to progress on, and you know, as well as still working on like my attributes, like my skating and stuff like that. Getting put in scenarios every which way, you know, a penalty kill, power play, something that I might not always do, such as penalty kill. Just kind of getting put in those scenarios in the pro environment, I think, is going to really help me in the future and develop me that way.
Question I asked Colin last week was what was it like for you to play in the Checking for Charity tournament against names like Tony D'Angelo?
Oh yeah, that was awesome. I mean, you know, like you said, we were there in the summer, so you're kind of around those guys. But again, it's such a great cause, and you know, having some of the kids out there with you who are from the foundations that you're playing for, and like they're everyday kids just like you, right? Like I remember there was one kid on our team, and he was 21, and like it's just another kid just like me, right? So you kind of take the hockey aspect out of it, and it's just guys hanging out with guys and having fun and raising money for different charities and good awareness for things. So you know, I had a lot of fun out there. I know the guys I played with had a lot of fun, and it was still a competitive and fun tournament for sure.